what's up everybody? Welcome back to our channel. And hey, if you're new here, please click that like and subscribe down at the bottom of the screen. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. This way you get notified every time I upload a video. Well, today's video is a little different. We're in the shop, but we're not really working on a bike today. What are we talking about? We're talking about tools. Today is the day that I've been promising everybody for the longest time. We're going to talk about tools and what tools you will need to start working on your own motorcycle. Now, these are very basic set of hand tools for you to do your own maintenance. Now, there's other tools that are going to be needed for, you know, bigger sockets and things like that for pulling tires and things like that, which I'll get and I'll show you. But to start off, what do you need? Well, you need a basic hand tool kit. Now this is from Craftsman, and it has everything from standard to metric in the 6-point socket range. Now it comes with 2 combination wrenches, which is 1/2 and 9/16, and the other one here is 3/8 and 7/16. A nice little extension for 3/8 drive, 3/8 drive ratchet, 1/4" drive ratchet, some deep 1/4" drive sockets, and some 1/4" drive sockets that are shallow. They also give you a nice purpose use only spark plug socket. That's always good to have. A screwdriver with a whole bunch of bits that you can use on your motorcycle. Yes, guys, I've used this working on bikes in the past, so I know this kit works. You know, to go a little further on this screwdriver, you have a ratcheting screwdriver, which is reversible, and it has a whole bunch of bits on the inside of it. Some of the things you might need, or you will need, are a set of Allen wrenches. Metric and standard. Yes, there are metric, not a lot. Like your axle caps that you buy from Harley or aftermarket, they're metric. And then the standard, the most common one you're going to use, is the 3/16 on your Harley. Now you could step it up a notch and go to the T-handle Allen wrenches, or if you want, you can get yourself a set of Allen sockets that are short and the long ones for the ball connection. Also, you would need Torx bits. That's right, guys. Everything from a T25, a T27, what is this? A T40, T45, and a T47. Those are the most common Torx bits you use on your Harley Davidson. Now, there is a metric bolt. It is a 12-point, 10 millimeter. Yes, guys. The elusive 10 millimeter. Where did it go? Always keep track of your 10 millimeters, guys. This will be used for your front brake calipers. Doesn't matter if it's touring or soft tail. This is the most common socket to remove your front brake calipers. This is a 12-point, 10 millimeter, or you could use a wrench. Moving on to 12-point, you're going to need some 12-point sockets if you need to get inside of the motor. There are some 12-point sockets in there, or as I like to call these are called dog bone sockets. These are for when you want to get into a space that is tight and you can't fit the ratchet and the socket in there. And I've used them in videos. You've seen me use them in videos. And if you use them on a torque wrench, you know how to adjust so you don't have to do the math for doing a torque wrench. Speaking of torque wrenches, here is a 1/4" drive, inch pounds, 20 to 200 inch pounds. And then there is a foot-pound torque wrench, and that's from 15 to 200 foot-pounds. Not 200, what am I saying? That was inch pounds, 20 to 200 inch pounds. This one is to 100 foot-pounds. So it's from 15 to, 15 to 75 foot-pounds on that torque wrench. If you guys want to get a little advanced, you can use a battery operated ratchet. This one here is 1/4" drive. I have a 3/8 drive impact gun. And these are small voltage. They're only 8 volts. Do not use your 18 or 24 volt. You will break things. And then this here is a drill. It's an 8-volt drill with the speed bit chuck on it. What will help you out. Now, if you're doing your forks and your fork seals, you're going to need a long 12 millimeter, I believe that's 12. Yep, 12 millimeters Allen socket to get down into the bottom of the fork. On the top of your fork, you're going to need a 3/4" Allen socket, 1/2" drive, and then a nice fork seal driver. There's many of them out there. This one's from Motion Pro. There's plenty of them out there that you could use. So, have you guys got an idea of what tools you would need to start with working on your own motorcycle? You do not need to have an enormous sized toolbox full of hundreds of $1,000s of tools to start working on your motorcycle like I do. You could literally start doing basic maintenance items while you're working on your motorcycle. One of the things that I always recommend, Harley sells these. It's an oil filter wrench. It goes right over the oil filter. It's got a cutaway for your crank angle sensor and a pick. The pick will help you take those pesky little O-rings off your drain plugs. So that's it for the basic tools. Now, if you want to take off your rear tire, you're going to need a much larger socket. And that socket is right here. It's a much larger socket. Geez, I can't remember the size. I just know what it is to grab it. So, I mean, it could get quite intensive to do, you know, to work on your bike as far as tools. Now, yeah, I have lifts, right? I spent the money. I work on a lot of motorcycles besides my own. I work on them for other people too. But you don't need a lift. You could do it on the ground and do, as my friend Professional Monkey says, garage yoga, or you can make your life a little bit easier, spend a little bit of money. I think they're right around $600 and get yourself a Let's Roll dolly. Not affiliated with them at all. I paid for this dolly, but this is something you could get to work on your motorcycle. And while you're on the Let's Roll dolly, get yourself a nice little chair to roll around so you're not sitting on the ground. This is from Viper Chair. I paid for this stuff, guys. They did not give them to me. None of these tools were given to me. There are a ton of other specialty tools that are available that are out there. So you don't want to miss out. All right, everybody. If you want to work on your own bike, I hope this video was a help to you. We're talking about tools. We're talking about, you know, getting you out there, work on your own motorcycle. Create that relationship with you and your motorcycle. And don't be afraid if it's too much for you or over your head or beyond your capabilities. Not everybody can do everything all at once. It takes time to build up that skill set. So just covering the basic tools. So if you wanted to, you could work on your own motorcycle with the basic set of hand tools that I showed you. Not a whole lot of money. I'm going to see what I can do about linking in the description of where I bought these tools on Amazon. And, well, the Snap-on, that's going to have to go to the Snap-on truck, but I'm sure I can find them on Amazon, and I'll link descriptions down below. Same thing for the Let's Roll dolly and the cart. I do have the cheap Harbor Freight stool that the wheels break and fall off, and that's why I went out and bought these from Viper, because they're a lot better built and they last a long time, and it's something I use on a daily basis just about. All right, if you have any questions or any comments, please leave me a comment down below in the comment section. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, please don't give me a thumbs down. But if you find it that's what you want to do, then go right ahead. And don't forget that like and subscribe, and bang on that bell notification. This way you get notified every time I upload a video. Until the next one, you guys live the best life you can, ride often and ride hard.